All right, so we back here in the near post.
Yup.
You know, guys, question. How many goals you scored off the near post?
How many goals?
How many goals you scored off the near post? Just like personally. Actually, you don't have that ability. Not that you're not good. You don't have that ability.
To be friends.
I could have lied. Sorry, wait.
Bring our receipts.
Wait. Don't let me inside video here, but hold on. Wait. Bro, this is what you call saying boat. Don't act it. Don't toe punt extraordinaire over here, bro. From early, bro. I'm surprised that Slims has still got toes, bro. Them man, I'm sure them men were gonna end up like Bob Marley. I promise you the way he's bro. Every minute.
Deflection failed.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
How many goals have you scored?
Man's got
from the near
videos.
Nah, I can't lie.
And these times he's just trying to send for Lloris. That's the wickedest thing.
Say that again?
These times he's just trying to send for Lloris. He was
It's in there post merchant. But no, what I was saying is because like Kels don't run off, like he don't make those type of runs. But
all
you needed to say was this, you're a midfielder.
Yeah.
That's all you needed to say.
But I bagged though.
Instead, you went into the
I bagged.
Huh?
I bagged goals though.
How much you get last season?
4.
He's a cam as well, you know.
No, I'm not.
He's a cam.
Holding mid. I play holding mid.
How many goals did Odegaard get last year?
I play holding mid for the club, man.
Wait, you're a cam?
Nah, I play holding mid. I don't listen to him.
You got 4 as a cam?
Jack at 18-19 season.
Nah. Holding mid.
He's only saying that because he knows the people play for the
I
team.
play holding mid, bro.
So he goes to what you just said.
I play holding mid, bro. I play holding mid. I actually play holding mid.
Nah, I hear. I was just joking, man. That was just something to start us off.
Maybe I should play cam though.
That's all you needed to say. Yeah, don't
I play holding mid, bro. I don't get to the mid.
We'll get into that for the special. That's for us.
You should have said I'm a quarterback, bro. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's what
I'm a quarterback.
I
I don't do that.
Because
you could have said I'm Paul Scholes, and it would have been like, okay, I hear it.
Paul Scholes.
Certain man,
Arrive late in the box. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's not actually.
certain man are saying that Scholes is not levels, you know.
Who?
Bro, I'm not
Who, why, and where? They don't know ball.
I'm not even entertaining.
I don't even like that saying. You know when people say like, "Oh, you don't know ball." I don't even like that saying.
Certain man are saying,
It's necessary. I don't like it.
No, I like it because I'm very on the fence with Paul Scholes. I believe Paul Scholes has his time because remember, he's not a guy with legs.
He's about to get shot.
He's not a guy with legs.
tell you that for free.
He's a good guy. Number 8 is like, I was about to say, what Prowse? But
You're gonna anger the shit out of me.
But wait. Here you go. Same position. My question is, in what team do you think Scholes bangs the most?
What now?
Now, in which team?
Anywhere he wants to go.
Not City.
Yeah, hell yeah, in City.
Bro, no, you're crazy.
In City, he's eating.
So whose position is he taking?
I want to be cheeky and say anyone.
No.
I'm not even cheeky to say that.
Let's go back
because I think he could play Rodri's role. And City would, and just because, and let me be honest. Hold on.
See how I catch him out?
Let me land.
See how I catch him out?
Let me land.
Shut up, man.
I'll catch it. Let me land. I got good eye-hand coordination. So the point is,
Go on.
You're saying where does he go and where does he bang, right? I think he could play that role because you're the first guy to always say to me, you know, Scholes is a bad man. You know, Scholes is a bad man because man came out of retirement, was in holding midfield. You say that to me all the time. So let me finish.
Ferguson's a man.
Let me land. So the point is that if you look at Rodri and what Rodri does for City, City don't have to defend much. They don't really. Let's be
because of him.
But hold on, let me finish. Obviously, they're two different players, but Scholes in that role with his ball retention, like before we even was saying press resistant. Name me a video where people call Paul Scholes out. Name me a video where people pressure Scholes off the ball. No, it doesn't happen.
It's impossible.
So in that role, he would be a boss at City easily.
So let me
because he doesn't get pressed off the ball. He doesn't lose the ball.
No, in the holding role. I hear you, but no in the holding role.
Let me ask a question. You just made a statement there a while ago, right? How many teams in that time was Boston United?
Boston United?
Yes.
You know what's so crazy? And I have to say this because I think a lot of people think United were like running through teams back then.
We weren't a possession-based team, you know.
We were
counter-attacking team.
Transition team.
But we're talking about running through. We're talking about getting dominated by a next team on a constant basis.
You know what I'm going to say to you? And this is a crazy thing. And this is a take that a lot of United fans will not agree with, but it's the truth. If you watch United as long as I've watched United since 94, 93. So, I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. What a lot of people don't seem to get, the Premier League was different back then anyway, and it's been different in different eras and so on and so forth. But One, in what Slim said, United never was dominant. Back then, the Premier League was about imposing your will on another team, even if you didn't have the ball. So when you look at like United have never, even under Fergie, were never a team. Like obviously you came against teams not even just dominate possession, but like even you came against like the teams. City used to beat us regularly. That's why when people try and get me now, I'm like, bro, City used to show up to Old Trafford all the time, and Sean Goder was just eating. They used to
Paolo one chopping them, man.
Yeah, they used to bust us regularly. So when people say like when people are like, oh yeah, be United, no, we dominated because we won trophies time and time again.
Also, you have to remember, we'll go Champions League. Any decent team away is 4-5-1 we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, let's get it right. We're not trying to dominate. Shit.
Yeah. Like Fergie would go to Juve and do something completely different than the 4-4-2 because he knows. And that lends to what Kel says about football being better back then in terms of like teams' quality player for player. United were scared of the Juves and the ACs because we were only big where we were at. When we went abroad, like, and that's the thing, like, people just don't realize it. Our history is because we overcame odds. That's why I'm not like shitting on City. Obviously, they've won the treble and it's huge in this era. But the truth of the matter is what United had to go through to win that versus what Cities had to go through to win that, and the players that were around back then, it's a completely different conversation.
But then at the same time, like, on the flip side of that, like, we as fans allowed Fergie to do that.
Yeah,
Ten Hag can't.
Ten Hag's not getting that now.
Set up 4-5-1 and try win.
Because if you look at Louis van Gaal, like if you go and you play boring football, then he won a trophy, and they still sacked him.
Yeah.
So not to talk about United specifically, but I just want to end the monotony of United were dominant. We did not play fantastic football. And we played decent football.
I totally agree. And this is where the full come around is coming, yeah? So we're going to take Paul Scholes, who has not played in a possession-dominant team, and say he's going to boss in a a dominant possession team.
So to answer your question, that was United's, like, possession dominant player. So if the way United played through Paul Scholes, so you gotta remember, Paul Scholes
he was more your deep line playmaker.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. Paul Scholes had so many different iterations of his career in terms of getting into the box, like being in behind Ruud van Nistelrooy at a period of time.
Yeah, being a 10. He started
kind of as a 10, yeah.
Striker, I think he was striker then 10.
Yeah, it was a striker first, yeah. And then he shifted to 10. He shifted more, and then because Keane allowed him to have a lot more freedom, because Keane would kind of sit and do the dirty work. Paul Scholes would get tackles in as well, but they weren't good ones, but he got them in. But the point is like, for me, what Paul Scholes does on the ball, like, let's forget off the ball. On the ball, he can play for anybody in the top 6 right now, and that's including City.
That's facts.
In the world.
But
in the world, easily. He's
not starting for City.
No, he is. And you want to know why? Because ask Pep what he thinks about Paul Scholes.
I think he starts to see.
Seriously.
If Pep had Scholes or De Bruyne, and he had to choose one of them to start, who's starting?
De Bruyne, all day long.
De Bruyne. Right now, yeah. Okay.
All day long. And as the same man that said we cannot replace him, and then go Haaland. So I really do not listen to managers when they say what they say.
If you're saying 4-3-3, Scholes and De Bruyne.
All right, so can I ask you a question? Yeah, can I ask you a question? If Scholes was so great, why was he not really ever...
He was. I know what you're going to say. He was. What? You're going to talk transfers?
No. Not to say
Inter Milan offered big money.
Not even to say that he was. I was saying like for England. Why was he never the guy?
He talks. If you've seen his overlap interview, he talks about that.
Because we have Gerrard, we have Lampard, and everyone talks about we need to try and fit Gerrard and Lampard in.
Yeah. Because Scholes was a better player.
That generation was a generation of personalities.
No, I understand that, but if he was the best centre mid that we have, why was he not the first name on that sheet?
You just answered the question. You said we're trying to fit. Scholes was playing midfield. They put Gerrard on the left wing.
No, I remember Scholes playing left mid.
No. At one stage, yes.
No, you lot are all right because they literally rotated them. But I think what Kels is trying to say is I think they tried to put Scholes on the left first. I think he's right in that.
I hear that, but... Why? You still shoot,
but you know what though?
To fit them all in,
it's mad though because why did you not just play 4-3-3? It's mad though.
You know what? Because it was a 4-4-2 era. No one was doing that. That would have been way outside the box. But I think
you probably won the more.
I don't think there's an answer to your question. But what I will say is, you'll hear a lot of ex-players now asking the same question.
Yeah.
Because it would make more sense to put someone like Gerrard. Try him there. Don't get me wrong; it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
I'm saying it would make more sense to try Gerrard left mid.
Yeah.
and then Scholes in the middle. But obviously Scholes was I remember, you're right, the first person to go kind of left mid.
Yeah, it was Scholes.
Why they done that? I don't know. But
I don't think when they did that, was Gerrard even in the team?
Yeah, they were in the team.
Was he in the setup?
Yeah,
they were basically trying to shoehorn Gerrard, Scholes, and Lampard in the team.
I think. Well, honestly, I just think Scholes is the better player out of the three. And that's not me. That's not
Who was it that said on TalkSport
that? I think
who was it that?
Danny Murphy. Yeah, I'm not.
Danny Murphy
Said what?
He said that Scholes is not. It can't touch Gerrard.
I don't know if he said can't touch.
Nah, he basically did.
I think he said
Scholes can't do what Gerrard can't do.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I think that's bullshit. But I hear it.
But it's Scholes winning Liverpool that 2005 final in Istanbul.
It's not bullshit.
Possibly.
I don't think so.
No, it's
Not in the same fashion, but
I don't
possibly.
think so.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not bullshit because they're also different players, isn't it? So it's kind of easy to say that he can't do what Gerrard can do. He can't.
But I know me.
Stevie G was successful.
I'm taking prime Stevie G over prime Scholes. I am.
That's fine. All right then. Let me put it to you like this. Can Scholes do what Gerrard can do? No.
No.
Can
Gerrard do what Scholes can do? Yeah.
Yes.
what?
No way.
Yes, he can.
No way.
This is what I'm saying.
No
It's gone
way.
mad.
I'm telling you the one key difference.
In terms of
right?
wait. In terms of I'm gonna get this to you. So in terms of playing multiple positions in midfield, in terms of his passing range, in terms of his shooting, what else are you telling me?
Wait.
What? Gerrard's ball retention.
Gerrard can't control the game like Scholes can control.
All right, Gerrard's ball retention, maybe.
Gerrard can't. Listen to what I said. Gerrard
He's
can't
not
control
a
the
tempo
game
guy.
Yeah.
like
He's not a tempo
Scholes
guy.
can control
Okay.
the game. He can't do what he can do.
Okay.
United won games off the back of Paul Scholes just sitting in midfield.
Okay. Fabregas can control games.
Fabregas is up there.
You're saying stuff. You're saying stuff.
He's not better
There's
than
loads of midfielders that can control the tempo of the game.
Mikel, can I say
That's
something?
not an
Can I say
above
something?
and beyond
Can I say
thing.
something?
Go
If
on.
you ask me, can Fab do what Scholes can do? It's a different question.
Yeah.
So
But the answer is
bringing
yes.
up Fab.
No, the reason why I said that is
random.
because like you're talking about like something that is
But what did you ask me? Can Gerrard do what Scholes can do? The answer is no.
fair.
And I this is where I have to basically disagree, right? And the difference between the two is one is a bigger character, bigger personality than the other. And Gerrard is that person. If basically Scholes had a personality of Roy Keane, he'd be a much bigger and better player. That's my opinion. I think the mental was the biggest disparity between the two. Gerrard will not stay there and be a playmaker. He's too much more than that. He's basically all over the gaff. He's box to box, on the edge of the box. He's playmaking. He's doing. He can sit back on the halfway line and be a deep line playmaker. I believe his passing ability is just on par with Scholes.
I'll be honest with you. I watched
Paul
Scholes.
Scholes at Newcastle.
I watched
I used to
Scholes.
watch Paul Scholes behind Van Nistelrooy for those 2 years, bro.
I watched Scholes frivolously. Like
I'm just
I
saying.
watched
Okay,
Paul
so
Scholes.
this is what I'm gonna say. Steven Gerrard.
Frivolously, that ain't the right word, but you're gone. You use that word mad, but yeah.
Maybe.
No, frivolously means you didn't watch him.
No,
it would mean that
frivolous
you.
would be like when you make a frivolous claim. It's like
Yeah.
outrageous.
You
it's
didn't.
scandalous.
Yeah.
But look at us, the English
But no,
professors.
but carry on.
But yeah, no, I think when
The editor.
You're just gonna take
But no, they're both different players. I think Steven Gerrard's the only player that I've seen to play hero ball successfully.
I hear that.
Yeah, but and that's only when it was needed to be done.
95% of the time successfully.
I hear that.
That's his bag.
Yeah.
But when we talk about how he did it, what he did, so on and so forth, there's no doubt Steven Gerrard's up there. He's in the Premier League for sure.
Yeah.
You can have the Premier League when people around Europe, the world are talking about me. I'll let you have the Premier League. When Zidane's coming out and saying my hardest game was against Paul Scholes. When Iniesta and Xavi are coming out and saying, yo, that's the guy we watched when we were coming up.
They also bigged up Jack Wilshere. I'm not trying to hear it.
No, but Jack Wilshere was a baller until the injury started happening. Listen, when Pep said what he said about Jack Wilshere, that was the most disrespectful shit ever. Because the truth is, name the players he was talking about now.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying if Jack
Sergi
Wilshere
Roberto. Sergi Sampa.
if Jack Wilshere never got the injuries he got, then we would be talking about him like that because I believe he had that ability. But this is what I'm trying to say. No one is saying, and I'm not saying they don't say good things about Gerrard or even Lampard. I'm just saying the quotes are there for you to see. And I look at when the best, because Paul Scholes didn't have, you're right, Paul Scholes didn't have personality. Paul Scholes stayed away from the cameras. He didn't want to be doing the interviews and everything. Hardly ever. I mean, come on, we see the dude nowadays biting his daughter's toenails and shit. Like, he's a weirdo. So he's a weirdo.
That's not-
But the facts,
You know about
of the case,
up north, man.
the facts of the case is that
in the water.
there's something in the water up there. But the facts of the case are quite clear. Because if the game recognized game, the best respect the best.
And you know what? To put that statement into context, yeah, why I think it's easy to say.
Yeah.
Can Scholes do what Gerrard does? Can David Silva do what Gerrard done?
But who's the better player?
No.
No.
But who's the better player?
So like,
Because I know, no. But who's the better? But
I hear you.
but you can
it's not,
quantify.
like, you know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
Okay.
Because they've all played. Because you know what?
Technically,
because David Silva plays the
is
same
a better
roles.
player. But when it comes down to taking a whole
To
club,
95% hero ball, yes.
No, but this is my point. You can't say can player A do what player B does if they're not the same player.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So saying Scholes can't do what Gerrard do, it's a correct statement. They're not the same player. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
That's not an argument for saying one's better than the other.
it's true.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Because who's better
So
than
Danny
who is
Murphy's not
preference?
wrong in saying that.
Who's better than who is preference?
Beckham was the perfect mix of both.
I wouldn't say that.
I think
He was.
I wouldn't say that.
I think you can more say one.
Beckham
crowd.
was
Beckham was the perfect
I
mix
thought you
of
said
both.
Declan, you know.
Oh no,
I thought you said Declan.
Beckham was the
Oh,
perfect mix of
I
both.
heard Declan. I swear I heard Declan.
I heard Declan
was
as
like-
well.
I know you said Beckham. I know you said Beckham.
Beckham was the perfect
Beckham.
mix of both.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
I promise
perfect
you.
mix of both.
No, he was. I don't care.
However, I did see a Real Madrid clip the other day.
Bro,
Where Figo got the ball. Figo got the ball.
What was he playing centre mid?
Yes.
Or Beckham.
Yes.
No. Beckham was on the wing.
Okay.
No, but he played centre mid in
so
Capella's last
Figo,
season.
I think Figo was playing like 10 or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Figo must pick up the ball, and I think Zidane was playing wide left. And Figo took the ball at like halfway line, dribbled like maybe 4 steps, rolled it in front of Beckham. No touch now.
Oh, first
no
time.
touch.
First time, yeah.
Beckham let it roll in front of him. He's pinged it from practically the halfway line, back post. And when I say back post,
Eyelash. Yeah. We call it
I
eyelash.
mean back post.
Like, on his eyelash.
Bro, Zidane, side foot, bang.
Yeah.
It was, and I just said, you know what's so crazy? As much as we see Kevin De Bruyne for what he's doing right now and what he's done, I don't think we've seen David Beckham level right foot.
They don't remember.
I don't think we've seen it.
And I'm surprised
They
you
don't
haven't
remember.
seen more videos of the streets. The street doesn't remember, or the street remembers.
Yeah,
whatever
she
it is.
remembers, yeah,
Or Beckham.
yeah, the
Bro,
block
Beckham
remembers.
would give you passes from the halfway line, and it's one touch in the back of the
Yeah,
net.
it's in the back of the net.
How many
Yeah.
times has
There was one to R9.
got
There
that
was one to
ball?
R9 that was nasty. It was nasty. And
He
that's
was the
thing about-
perfect mixture of both.
And you know what? Speaking about Danny Murphy, I think
Probably biased
if
towards
I
Gerrard
remember
as well.
correctly,
Of course he is.
No.
Has to be.
I was gonna say,
This
if I
guy.
remember correctly, I'm sure he said like in his one of his first England sessions, that one guy who I think maybe surprised him or he couldn't get close to, something along them lines. He said Beckham.
I think he did say that as well.
I think, do you know what? I think us as fans, we were robbed that we didn't get to see him in the middle
In the middle.
earlier and in our league.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. That's
Because you know
literally.
That same video, he said he was basically hard working in training and that kind of stuff. I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah,
same one.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Beckham, like literally, the closest thing I believe that another Englishman has come to Beckham is Rooney. Closest.
I can hear it, but it's not levels.
No, when I'm talking about
Not
kicking,
as
kicking
a,
a ball.
as a centre mid.
As a centre mid
Technique,
kicking a ball,
You mean technique?
technique,
Technique.
passing like from long, like bro, Beckham is unrivaled.
Bro.
Probably Juninho, probably
Pirlo.
closest person to kicking a ball.
Pirlo.
No, not even better than Beckham.
You don't think Pirlo's...
Nope.
No.
Pirlo's more. I think with Beckham,
More of a
do you know what it is with players like Beckham? Yeah, like Pirlo's more floaty. Beckham can drive it. Like so, he's
Pirlo could drive it though.
Nah, not really.
If I right now went for a compilation of Beckham and a compilation of Pirlo, I'll see
You see difference,
more
yeah.
variety.
You know
You see
what I'm
more
saying?
variety.
I'm not saying
More
Pirlo
variety.
can't. There's
Yeah.
nothing Pirlo can't do.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying generally, Beckham can just put his foot through it
we're
from
talking about
anywhere,
clutch
and
moments
it's going
as
on the
well.
eyelash.
And that's why I said he's the perfect combination of both.
We're talking about clutch moments with Beckham.
That's
On
my
your
personal
back,
opinion.
The whole nation, the Queen is watching.
Still.
Clutch it.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
English should never been in
I
a
love
situation with
Beckham.
Greece
I
in the
love
first place.
He's one of the greatest centre mids ever.
I hear it.
Centre
Or
mids.
yeah, but later on from Madrid, PSG, whatever.
More,
Galaxy.
probably more PSG and
PSG
AC
is my
Milan. I
Galaxy,
mean,
yeah.
Real Madrid.
AC Milan.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Real Madrid. He was. You know what it is? It's crazy because
He's played
like,
everywhere.
It's crazy because like if you talk to like kids today, which I understand, like they're not looking for David Beckham clips or those type of guys.
He's been
But,
robbed.
bro. I watched David Beckham deliver a ball. I was outside like I need to learn how to do this.
Yeah.
Bro, you know you're great when he was like one of the first guys that had the boots
Yeah,
the boot deal
he was
and
he
that.
was
The boot
he
deal
was,
and
he
that
was
made
football's
off him
first
and that.
famous like
Get me.
Was that
outside of
Predators?
football
The
player.
Predators.
Yeah, and
The red and black ones.
Zidane, Pirlo, all of them jumped on that as well.
Beckham was phenomenal, bruv.
Yeah.
And him, for me, he's the perfect mixture because he could do the box-to-box thing as well as control games.
He was iconic. He was iconic.
Yeah, we were robbed. We were robbed.
And for me, growing up, it's like I know Beckham on the right, crossing, like immaculate crossing. Even up to this day, he was playing a friendly.
Yeah,
Actually, I think a
he's
year
still
ago-
he's still cold.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, he looks like if you
could
gave
go
him such
Saudi.
a minimal role.
He could go Saudi.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
he
long.
He could minimal role.
It's long.
He can just sit and just.
Yeah,
Like, bro, if
like if you put two workers next to him,
Yeah.
and you just let him just
Yeah.
I don't
sit
think
and
there's anything
spray.
he cannot do for ball.
Yeah.
I don't think
Cold.
there's anywhere like nothing he can do for ball.
Yeah.
You see all those edited clips of Nike where they say they have green screen of a guy kicking the ball, it ends up in a bin. He doesn't need that shit. He does, no, honestly, like
listen. I don't think David Beckham gets enough props, but I'll tell you someone else who doesn't get enough props. And we're kind of getting off the Premier League, but still, I think this is good stuff. I hate the fact that Raul gets treated the way he gets treated.
It's life.
Nah, bro.
Man to this life.
It's life. Nah, bro.
Yeah. No, I hear
what's
it.
it?
I hate it.
Real Madrid Schalke.
I
Does
hear
anyone
it.
remember Schalke?
Yeah, but do you know, Schalke, he was actually very, very cold, you know.
I'm asking, do
hear
you
it.
remember?
He's very, very cold. Yeah. Very, very cold.
I remember.
No, he was very, very good. Like in Champions League, he scored quite a few goals as well.
Because the reason why
Him and Hunter.
the reason why I mentioned him is because there's a lot of strikers out there who are cold, but they just
Don't score.
didn't. No, they score, but they just have.
No, but there is though.
But they just don't have the name. They don't have the bravado that goes with it. Because like R9's career,
I think with Raul, you gotta appreciate the being in the right place, right time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Van Nistelrooy.
No, Van Nistelrooy is better than Raul, in my opinion.
I think so.
Yeah.
I swear.
For me, like when this, I don't think Raul could do for us what Van Nistelrooy done
Yeah,
for us.
variety of-
However, I respect Raul.
No, of course.
But Beckham.
Of course.
So they both have Beckham.
Regardless, I've seen Ruud Van Nistelrooy pick up a ball. I've seen Ruud pick up a ball from halfway line and go and score. I've never seen Raul.
Once.
But if I
to do that
lie,
more than
tell
once.
me I lied. Did he not do it? Raul hasn't done that once.
Nah, Raul, nah. Young Raul.
Bro, it was cold, you know. Yeah.
Go watch it, please.
But you know what?
Morientes was the fraud one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then
Raul
I'll
was
send
a Raul.
corrected.
Listen, Raul.
I'll go find the clips. I'll go find the clips.
Morientes was the fraud one.
I feel like Raul, players like Raul and like Inzaghi, you gotta appreciate what they do.
Yeah, Inzaghi was a good
Like
shot.
they're cold.
They
you
make
just
it
gotta
look so
appreciate it.
easy, you don't appreciate it.
That's it. That's literally what it
That's
is.
the problem. But Liverpool appreciated Champions League 07. They knew what time it was in Inzaghi's stuck it on them, blood.
But 05,
telling me, yeah.
that bottle job.
Well, from
AC.
Oh yeah. They had that was the comeback. That's Gerard.
That bottle job was elite.
So actually, going back to the Scholes Gerarrd conversation just for a second.
He can't let it go.
That was the best bottle job ever seen.
He said, actually.
Because I mean,
There you go,
I
fella.
don't remember Scholes
There
turning.
you go, fella.
Yeah, look at that. Thanks, sir.
Actually.
I mean, I want to go back because I said hero ball 95%. That other 5% was back passes to Henry and slips for Dimba.
Wow.
He went there. He on his own.
Hey, Sarah.
I just want to be clear.
He slipped on his fucking ass.
To be clear.
He gave
Scholes
it
never
to them, Baba.
I'll tell you now. Scholes never turned back, faced his goal, and given it to the opposition striker. I'm just saying. He's never slipped in the prime moments where they can win the league.
He just clocked a man down, pause. That's when he's trying to tackle
You gotta
that.
do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Last Scholes goal
Scholes have
I
never put his
saw.
whole club on his back to win the Champions
Remember
League.
that?
Oh.
Has Scholes
On
put his
that
team
note-
on his back to win the Champions League?
The whole team.
Yeah, because he weren't playing with
You know-
Schmitzer and that.
You know what the problem is? You know what the
That's
problem
why
is?
it's tough.
Yeah, that's why
it's tough.
It's
He
hard to
hasn't-
quantify.
He hasn't needed to.
Yeah.
That's the
He's
difference.
It's very
Scholes
unfair.
never
yeah.
played in a team. I'm not gonna say that either.
What?
It's only United.
I
no?
was gonna say Scholes never played in a team where it wasn't just absolute quality everywhere, but that would be
No, when he came back out of retirement, it was long. It was
no.
long,
But
so.
even stages before that, at times there was
That was a
guys.
testament. That was a testament to how great our ballers were back then. Firstly, because you can't have a man that's not been training for 6 months, chilling, come back and still be
come
running
off
the
the
show
sofa. Yeah.
like that. Come back in January.
Gerrard
and-
could never, and that's why I'll pick Scholes over Gerrard.
Oh.
Gerrard could never. When Gerrard retired, that was it. You knew he was at the end.
So
Where are strikers, by the way? Mateo Kesman.
So you're telling me a man came
Mateo
out of
Kesman.
retirement,
Yes, sir.
but he played the season before, right?
So he came out of retirement.
I'm just.
I think it was the first 6 months,
And then came back here.
and then came back. He was retired for the first 6 months.
Wow, that's a long time, you know.
On that note.
Hold on,
Babies can be
no,
born in
no,
that-
hold on. No preseason. You're retired, so no preseason. If you look how Paul Scholes eats, yeah, he's a little fat boy. So you gotta imagine you have no preseason.
Like some
You're
players
sitting
who are
on the
injured,
sofa. The phone rings halfway through the season around Christmas time, and Fergie's saying to you, "I know you still got it in you." And then you come
on,
you
Paul.
sign a contract that day, and the next day you're bossing the game at City. I don't want it. Gerrard could never, plain and simple. That
shows the quality of the league at the time, innit?
Oh, come on, bro. That
wasn't that far ago. That wasn't that long ago, you know.
wasn't that long
It wasn't that long ago, you know.
That's City with money.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago, you know. That was your era of football. That wasn't that long ago, you know.
That was close, bro.
I'm literally just saying
That was-
the quality
that
at the
was
time.
kinda
That was
probably-
2013, no? That's 2012, 2013.
Around that time, yeah.
That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
A decade. Whole decade.
That's Modric's
just saying,
era.
That's Modric's era.
Huh?
That's
Yeah,
Modric.
Modric's era.
Coming to now, right? Isn't we say it's more competitive now?
Yeah, of course. 100%.
As in, there's more PM. There's more PMP in the game.
I just made the statement. Just shows you how competitive it was in back 10 years.
So let me
ago.
ask you a
That's
question.
all I'm saying.
So that's the question.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you think Steven Gerrard could come back right now and have an impact?
At his age, or when you just retired?
No, right now.
Well, of course not. No.
Right. We'll get the stats. When Paul Scholes retired, check the age, right? Check the teams that are around. Because when we say competition, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, that was still the conglomerate along with United. There's 5 teams in and around it, right? The only thing you're adding now is what? Newcastle? And no offense when I say that. That's just only because they finished the Champions League.
No, I disagree. I think you're realistically you're adding.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about top 6, like who's because Brighton and them teams they're not winning the Prem. But what I'm saying is
they're breaking. They're trying to break in. though.
They're breaking in. But what I'm saying is
Forget about even breaking in. As it stands today, let's use Arsenal as an example. Arteta will probably look and say our toughest games will be City, then Brighton. Right now, this second. United won't be a tougher game for Arsenal in Arteta's head, I think, than Brighton.
I hear it.
You know what I'm trying to say? So when we're talking about like how competitive the league is, Brighton's not going to be up there because I don't think they've got the squad and to compete enough for 38 games to be up there. But in terms of like game for game, they'll probably give tougher games to more teams than, well, we don't know what we're going to be like in the season coming, but how it was last season, if that makes sense. So competitive wise, you got to add Brighton in there.
Yeah.
Even
Villa.
we don't know what we're going to do, but what it looks like they're going to do,
I picked Villa for doing something, bruv. And this is what I'm telling you.
And then
They'll win Europa Conference.
Like any team, right?
Probably
any
will.
team
Y'all
right
niggas
now.
look cold, bro.
Any team that's not in the top 8 right now, right? We're talking about. I'm adding to the 8 Brighton, and I'm adding Aston Villa, right? Okay, you got Newcastle as well. Then you got your.
I like Brentford
It's
too.
mad. It's mad.
I like
City,
Brentford.
Arsenal, United,
Bruv, if you're not in the top
Newcastle,
10, you're looking
Chelsea.
at
Brentford, Brighton. But Brighton, I'm going to leave Brentford on
mad.
the outside and put Villa.
I
in.
like Brentford.
another team is
Brentford,
looking at 16 games of pure
Without
fuckery.
Ivan Toney.
No, you're right. But you know, I know it's pre-season, but I watched Brentford versus Villa. I think I ended 3-3, yeah. But bro, Brentford's playing more possession, even more possession football with the madness they do with set pieces and all of that. So what I'm saying is, on one-off games, we know they gave us that work at the beginning of the
Yeah.
But in one-off games, Brentford will be in a lot of teams' hardest games. You know what I'm saying?
They beat City at the.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So if you ask
Ivan
teams
Toney.
in a one-off game, what was your top 3 hardest games?
Yeah.
Brighton will be in a lot. Brentford will be in a lot. Not so much. United won't be in a lot.
Yeah.
We might have won the game, but we weren't. They would say we should have won.
When
You know
I
what
look
I'm
at
saying?
those teams, I want to see like the consistency that Newcastle, the consistency that I would say Villa and the Emery showed, because it wasn't a one-off game one time. These guys played football consistently.
Yeah, no, he went in.
We're talking about Brighton. It was a consistent. It wasn't just one game they play good football, and next game they should
Whole
bed.
season.
These guys showed consistency of the kind of football they want to play moving forward. So I'm going based upon that.
Welcome to the Near Post podcast. You are through. You are here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe.
Subscribe twice. Yes, why you can't do this?